Alright, chapter 3. Meeting them. Talk to them. To meet younger women, you'll have to talk to them. Okay, I'm just gonna say, to meet anyone, you'll have to talk to them. Compliment an article of their clothing and then make a humorous inquiry. Like, how many guys have told you how good you look today?
Please? Okay.
Never be condescending. If you relax and appear slightly indifferent, as though you're the big catch, not her, she'll be more apt to feel comfortable and safe.
Absolutely not.
Don't be condescending. But also
Just
don't...
act like you're the shiz and she's not. And that's how she'll feel the absolute safest.
Kevin's an idiot.
Or maybe he's a genius that just goes right over our heads.
She'll need to know you're not a threat, but rather a feather in her cap. Wow, he sucks at punctuation. Even though her envious girlfriends will eventually offer innocent-sounding advice on the impracticality of keeping company with an older man, particularly if their own lives aren't filled with stimulation and joy, peer acceptance will be important to younger women, and we will discuss later some ways and means to deal with motives spurring a young woman's friends to undermine the pleasure she derives from her relationship with you. Let's get back to the business of meeting women of the third millennium. We have left the business? What's happening?
Okay. Okay.
Pure acceptance. That
Undermine
the
women's
pleasure.
friends to undermine the pleasure she derives from her relationship with you. Okay, sure.
So
Okay.
your girlfriends are gonna tell you that you're not actually happy
Right.
with your older man.
What is an older man to Kevin Doyle?
I started researching and it was just there's a lot, so we'll find out later
Okay.
and we'll let you know maybe.
Maybe we finish chapter 3 and we just...
And we call it a night.
Yeah, and then we'll just have bedtime... We'll call it bedtime stories with Alyssa.
And we're gonna find more dating books.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, good.
Oh, yes.
Project success. Hold your head high and walk through grand restaurants, extravagant marketplaces, and other social splendors, making frequent eye contact, signaling the crowd that you're a man worth knowing.
Okay, so the eye contact is the signal, or make eye contact as well as signal the crowd?
Making frequent eye contact. Well, there's a comma, but I think there shouldn't have been a comma, and like the eye contact is the signal
Making
to the crowd.
I think the comma's correct, actually, but
It
it's
doesn't
the
matter.
same thing, right?
Yeah, so making frequent eye contact, signaling the crowd that you're a man worth
Okay, got
knowing.
it. Okay, got it.
How you represent yourself will determine your treatment. If you enjoy interacting with the people you meet, you'll be a hit. Women have always melted in the presence of this kind of confidence.
I mean, we kind of preach that a little bit on the podcast.
Oh, we're all for confidence.
Yeah, we are.
All about confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? The big one, because, you know, if you're dating an older man, it should be for money. Hayden Harvey.
Money. No.
Go back and listen to Why Girls Are Psycho if you don't get that joke. Alright. Younger women, capital Y, capital W, will not be as naive as you may want to think, and they'll notice the way a man spends his money. If your spending is going to be influenced by ego, this will be seen as a weakness by beautiful younger women.
As opposed to...
As opposed to less attractive younger women.
Okay.
Don't try to prove your status with your wallet. That's actually like a good general rule, I think.
Actually, Kevin Doyle made a good point.
Credit where credit is due. If you use your money to create an image of yourself, it will be a dead giveaway as to what your values are and, to a certain extent, the content of your character.
A dead giveaway.
Okay. Big cities. Big cities will be home to the best and the most beautiful of American women.
Oh, yeah. That's a really great line.
Big cities will be home to the best and the most beautiful of American women. So, men, if you just are not
like, if the population is less
less than
whatever number, I don't even know.
I don't know. So, like, men, if maybe you're not finding women who are up to your, like, standard of beauty in your current town, LA, maybe a place to start.
Yeah.
Manhattan, Chicago.
Yep.
So, a few places for you to look.
That's probably your problem. Your problem is that the population of your city is less than the minimum population for a big city. Therefore, the women are automatically
less attractive.
It's not your fault. It's their fault.
Should I move to a bigger city
to
instantaneously increase my attractiveness? What was Ryan's in office? She's like an 8 here in Scranton, but she'd be a 6 in New York or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But the bigger the city, the sharper they're going to be when it comes to reading the motives of a guy like you. Never break appointments or compromise other relationships to be with a woman.
I'm confused about
Never,
what side he's on.
Never let the woman become more of a priority than anything else.
Okay.
Attaching this kind of undue
That would make her feel unsafe.
It would make her feel desired.
Yeah, good.
Attaching this kind of undue significance to an encounter will work against you. Are you just like, is this like part of like being coy? Like, are you playing hard to get?
This is part of establishing your
dominance
as the one who is actually the shiz.
That's right. That's right. Alright, shops. No matter what your budget, you can frequent the finest food and clothing stores. That's not...
Just as a predator.
That's not how budgets work.
No. Not with the wallet that you're using.
You're just
for
hanging
money.
out.
You're just going to the most expensive shops in West.
Another water and some more of this bread, please.
Just walking around. Just walking around the tables. There's Kevin Doyle.
Doing one of these every time he walks past. Like, nope, not worth it. Gotta go to Manhattan.
Oh.
Beautiful women are historically accustomed to patronizing the finest of goods and services. Here will be a chance to interact with the niece of the old gentleman selecting that balsamic vinegar from the shelf of a gourmet shop in Pride's Crossing. I have so many. When was the last time you went shopping with any of your uncles? Just you and your uncle. Wait a second.
My first thought was like, what era are we in? 99?
I have uncles
Probably
that
the
I'm
last
close
time I went
to.
shopping with my uncle was 99.
I have uncles I'm close to. I have a couple of uncles I could go shopping with and it wouldn't be weird.
Right?
Not for balsamic vinegar. Not at a gourmet shop. Or an opportunity to nod hello to the dutiful granddaughter at lunch with her forebear in Bronxville. That one's more realistic. Also, if I was at lunch with my grandpa, he saw a man, he'd probably like call him over and introduce me right
Even
there.
an older man.
Probably wouldn't even matter.
Kevin Doyle.
Probably wouldn't even matter.
He's like, this guy's walking around checking out women for no apparent reason.
It's like, hey.
He's clearly not shopping.
My granddaughter.
He's single.
She's single.
Sir, are you shopping?
Nah. No,
Only for women.
Just looking for a date.
Just
Do I have a girl for you?
looking for women. Your grandpa's like right here. He's like, how old is she?
25.
She under 30.
26. Ideal.
Alright.
It's like, they're like trading me for cows. My grandpa and Kevin Doyle are coming up with an agreement.
Oh, only if you're under the age of 30 and living in Chicago.
Under 29, because once you're 29...
Oh, you're right. You're right. 28 or younger.
Alright, I got 3 years to make this
man.
happen. 2 years? How old am I? Restaurants. Trendy coffee shops in posh neighborhoods will always be great places to meet women, especially in the afternoon, when beautiful younger women may be relaxing from a shopping spree. and
All women
receptive.
do is shop.
We'll shop and then go get coffee.
That's right. In a posh
Is this
neighborhood.
always happening on a Saturday?
Listen, I don't understand Kevin Doyle's world. Okay?
Time out.
Maybe every day is Saturday.
What are you doing this weekend? We're going shopping into a coffee shop. Separate from each other. I think if we're together, it's too much pressure. No one can approach us.
I'm not the ideal age. I get dumped. I have a sad ending.
It's okay. I get dumped usually anyway, but for other
They
reasons.
dumped me for you.
Okay, we're testing.
I
this.
just became the ultimate wing woman.
We're gonna test this theory
No,
and
we're
report
not.
back. And so a beautiful young woman is relaxing from a shopping spree and receptive to meeting an interesting guy like you.
Because she is a woman, so that makes her
Receptive.
receptive of a guy like you.
Well, she's probably tired from her shopping.
She's too tired to say, "Get the beep away from me."
Good edit.
Thank you.
Hotels. Lobbies of grand hotels. Again, what constitutes a grand hotel?
What is a younger woman? What is the difference between a younger woman, lowercase YW,
And capital
and
Y, capital YW.
Do you think there's like an online? What is the thing at the end of the textbooks where it's like the glossary? Do you think Kevin Doyle has a glossary?
Like an appendix?
Right. Go look it up.
Lobbies of grand hotels and VIP lounges in international airports. I'm sorry, what woman between the ages of 20 and 24 is hanging out at a VIP lounge in an international airport?
I might be in the airport. But
I might be in the airport.
Definitely sitting in the, like, not
on
there.
the floor
Not,
somewhere.
yeah, with, like, a pillow and my
Yeah.
headphones.
They are time-honored settings, though,
Of course.
where you can be sure Cupid will continue to fire many an arrow.
Oh, Kevin Doyle,
Sit back,
wordsmith.
sip the cappuccino, and be prepared to meet beautiful women as they streaming by at all hours of the day and night.
Simply because you're there, the women, the young women,
So an older man
right, just has to go to the
just
international
sits out,
airport.
just goes, hangs out at Sky Harbor in the
Right.
VIP lounge
Right.
at Sky Harbor International Airport. And the women will just stream by.
Wow, this life, Kevin Doyle's life sounds pretty good.
Okay, opening night parties.
Oh, nice.
Alright, what kind of opening night are we talking about?
Avengers Endgame?
Or like a new club is opening up.
Yeah, I'm probably be at the Endgame one though, so.
Cultured women will flock opening nights. Oh, I don't know why I asked that question because Kevin answers
He's gonna tell
it.
us, I'm sure.
Cultured women will flock opening nights for theater, ballet,
Okay.
symphony,
I would probably be at
museum,
those.
or opera. Check the news for announcements.
How to be a predator.
Check your local listings. Recreation.
Oh my gosh.
We're almost done. We're getting there. Recreation. Clay courts and dewy links of local country clubs.
What? I don't know what that is.
Clay courts and dewy links, that would be tennis courts and golf courses.
Oh my god.
At local country clubs.
Okay.
Alright, you're welcome.
Dewy links?
Dewy links.
Yeah, but what is that?
I don't know, but of local country clubs, I'm just telling you that's tennis and golf.
Is it a Dewey Link only if it's at a country club? Or are any golf courses... Is there a golf course without a country club?
Yeah, Royal Palms.
Is it a Dewey Link?
I don't know. We're gonna go knock on their door tomorrow morning and find out.
Alright.
We'll continue to draw beautiful women, although not to the extent of ski resorts and yacht basins. So you can hang out at the tennis court or at the golf course. But if you really want a beautiful woman, go skiing, or yachting. What about like the marina at Saguaro Lake? Is that close enough? I think it's close enough. Sea and snow will have an even more powerful attraction for Millennium's beautiful children. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait a second.
Capital M, capital B, capital C millennium's beautiful children, as they seek to regain innocence and purity through the ocean in summer and the mountains in winter.
What kind of woman is he picturing in his
The
head?
best and the most beautiful will always be found at bistros attracting sailing and ski crowds. I snowboard. Guess what? I don't look beautiful when I snowboard, though.
Who looks beautiful when they're skiing or snowboarding? Or, I mean,
I do look good on a boat.
because you're not wearing anything.
My hair just looks especially good when I'm on a boat.
Okay, but on the other end of that, hair looks especially bad skiing or snowboarding.
Oh, it's so bad.
Kevin Doyle. Should
Country,
listen to our podcast.
country women. Okay, so maybe you don't live in Chicago. This is for you. Unless you'll be in a small art town, an authoritative attitude and a big shiny SUV will be the fashion here.
He's describing a Hallmark movie.
Country folk will still crave leadership. A clean shaven...
They can't protect their own.
How many, hurtful stereotypes is he just perpetuating?
I don't know.
A clean-shaven few will reign supremely in the sticks, and the most attractive
He
men...
called it the sticks.
He called it the sticks. And the most attractive men will be the ones who are comfortable in many different situations, particularly when it comes time to venture out and escort country women to any of the wonderful pleasures which can only be found in our major cities. So, cowboys can't find love.
No, and any girl who thinks she wants a cowboy is wrong.
That's what Kevin said.
Nothing about the country life will bring
Is
her any
appealing.
happiness.
Mm-mm.
Even if she thinks
No,
what she
she
needs is
wants-
someone with a shiny SUV.
Yeah, so she wants somebody who has been transplanted from a big city to a small town with
Hashtag
no
Hallmark.
beard, and because
Whisked her away to the
because
city.
well because all cowboys have beards,
Right, of
so
course.
she'll know that he's not from there because he doesn't have a beard,
Okay.
and then on a weekend he's gonna whisk her away to the big city.
Where we find true happiness.
But why would he whisk her away to the big city? Because then he's just going to find a more attractive woman
No,
in
because
the big city.
no. She automatically gets more attractive.
That's right, when
in
she
the big
is
city.
in...
So really, this logic is quite sound.
The most logical thing you've said, Kevin Doyle. When you're an artist, beautiful younger women, not capitalized, have always been drawn to creative men, and artists will have an even more disproportionate need for and appreciation of beauty in the future. Certain women will be drawn to the status and stimulation of studio or gallery, so use your special insight to find common ground and treat her to rare observations and visions. One time a guy took me on a date to an art museum, art gallery. I don't know. It was the worst date of my life.
Date.
It was the worst date of my life.
With the right, you know.
I'm sure we'll tell that story
I'm
at some
sure.
point, but it was the worst day of my life. Kylie thought I died on that date. So, share your insight into the unusual and the incongruous. Like incongruent,
Yeah.
but incongruous.
Incongruous?
That's why I stumbled over it, because I thought maybe it was incongruous, but I was just saying
That's
like
way more fun to
incongruent.
say. Alright.
Spare young women. Just women was capitalized there, not young.
I swear he printed this himself.
Spare young women your unsolicited opinions while finding and pointing out the beauty or irony of a piece of art, an exotic restaurant, travel destination, or personality trait.
Of whose?
Anyone's, I think.
That person over there. Seems...
Well, I mean, if we're talking about the arts,
Oh.
you're supposed to be aware of...
Okay. Alright.
The world is a museum, if you think about it.
Honestly.
You'll be giving her the gift of a conversation piece, which she can use later to her own advantage. Yeah, one time a guy took me to an art gallery, and I used that conversation piece to tell stories all the time, so it works. Okay, on the road. If you tend to encounter a beautiful array of waitresses on the road...
Wait. I don't know. I'm not actually going to comment on that.
I'm just going to read it again.
There's too many.
I'm just going to read it again. If you tend to encounter a bountiful array of waitresses... It's better the second time. On the road. One way to get acquainted might be to suggest, how about turning the tables and letting me take you to dinner? Well, on the road, all caps.
Yeah.
It will be important to strike just the right note of nonchalance. The brief and casual nature of travel will dictate the most laid-back approach. You just
with the waitresses.
With the waitresses in every city you go to.
Of course.
Confidence.
Of course.
All
Oh
right.
my God.
I'm excited to find out what he has to say about confidence. If you want to be as compellingly attractive as you can be, you must feel at ease with others. A handsome face and an athletic physique, while all well and good, will be no comfort, because remember, we're supposed to get in shape, will be no comfort in the many different interpersonal situations we, as human beings, will find ourselves in over and over again. You'll be a babe magnet if you make the most of what you have and learn to really enjoy and appreciate others. If you present yourself to others in an open and confident manner, you'll be far more attractive than the handsome but arrogant braggart who's attempting to regale the crowd with boisterous tales of his business prowess.
But he still wants you to establish dominance from previous sections.
Yes. But this section, out of context of the book, wasn't terrible.
No, but that's why it makes it that much more terrible in the book.
Oh,
because
yeah.
It contradicts so many things.
Right. Okay, believe in yourself.
That's a good one.
Believe you deserve the best, and the best will be yours.
Oh.
Just leave it at that. Wait.
That should be our tagline at the end of the episode.
Like vinyl that just straight onto my wall, so that every morning I wake up and I just see, believe you deserve the best, and the best will be yours.
I'm gonna do it. That's a great manifestation.
I'm writing it on my bathroom mirror tonight.
I'm putting it on my vision board.
Good. Leave behind the naysayers and the underminers. Past mistakes.
I already feel the
history.
power of that statement. I just want to listen. It's sinking in. I really think it's going to make a difference in my life.
All right, so Kevin Doyle is
this.
changing us.
Well, yeah, that's not untrue.
Past. Leave behind the naysayers and the underminers. Past mistakes will be history. Make a glorious fresh start. If your name is Percy, you can call yourself Buck.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. All I'm saying is,
I think he's just saying you can rebrand yourself.
Buck is not the guy that's showing up in a shiny SUV, whizzing a woman away.
No, Buck is the cowboy that already lives in the small town.
But he's saying
Percy's
change
the
your
one...
name from Percy to Buck.
Kevin, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Kevin doesn't know what he
Kevin's
wants.
full of contradictions.
Kevin should listen to the podcast.
We'll send him a link.
Percy and Buck.
If they're already calling you Butch, you can change your name to Trevor or Humphrey.
$6.99.
You're right.
This Humphrey in '99 was not less weird than it is right now. Otherwise, we would have grown up with a bunch of Humphreys.
That's true.
At least, I mean, behind us a little
Behind
bit,
us
but
a
I
little
don't
bit,
know
not
one
much.
single Humphrey.
Mount?
Okay. Alright, Kevin.
You can go wherever you like and be what you want. You won't need praise and you'll have no time for criticism. You'll be in full
Humphrey
bloom.
doesn't have time for that.
You'll be in full bloom. In total acceptance of yourself. And fully able to make the most of your valuable attributes. Define it any way you want, but your style will be your signature.
There you go.
How to find your own style lies within. Be your own man. Don't try to be someone else. The world...
Please change your name.
The world will always welcome an individualist.
As long as they're named Buck
Or Humphrey.
Trevor, or Humphrey.
The world will always welcome an individualist, ...
Okay.
Spend your time at a worthy cause.
That's the end of the section?
It's the end of believing in
It ends
yourself.
in a ... Alright.
J.K. Rowling likes that in her writing. J.K. Rowling likes ellipses.
I'm sorry, but we're not comparing Kevin to J.K. Rowling.
I'm just saying.
J.K. Rowling earned those ... okay.
Spend your time at a worthy cause. Whether you're a chess player or a captain of industry, you'll be regarded highly by women if you're highly regarded by your peers. There's no man more attractive to beautiful women than the man who's actually in the arena. The man who, as Teddy Roosevelt put it... I mean, we're quoting Teddy, so...
He's like, at this point in the book, they're surely doubting my credibility. So I'll throw a Teddy quote in there and win them back.
It's working.
I'm sure. Okay.
The man who, as Teddy Roosevelt put it, knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself at a worthy cause. All right, Teddy. All right, be appreciative. Once you've achieved health and wealth in the new millennium, it's only natural that you seek the beauty of women. Health, wealth, beauty of women. Okay, there's your checklist.
Okay, let's just please acknowledge how accessible that to-do list is. The ultimately healthy, like he had, you know what I mean?
Peak fitness.
Right.
Let me tell you, as
Right.
a kinesiologist, nobody ever reaches peak fitness. That's not actually a thing.
And listen, peak fitness and
Wealth.
wealth.
All right, so be a professional athlete, I think is what he's saying, because that's the closest you're going to get to that.
Until their bodies start breaking under the stress of being a professional athlete.
Well, yeah, but...
Which by the time you're an older
you're
man...
right. You're right. Yeah, there's some flaws in this logic.
if anyone out there has read and found success with this method, please contact us.
When you understand the meaning of love, beauty, truth, and sex, you'll fully appreciate these qualities in your life. I'm sorry, wait. So when you understand the meaning of love, then you fully appreciate love in your life?
Okay, hold on. When you understand the meaning of love... Okay, yes. Yep, you're right. You have to understand...
So you understand love to appreciate love, not you understand love to appreciate health, wealth, and beauty?
Right. I mean, I guess that's true. When you understand the meaning of love, you'll fully appreciate it. When you understand the meaning of beauty, the meaning of truth, the meaning of sex, you'll fully appreciate it.
I guess it's not untrue.
It's... Okay. Maybe it's too late for me to understand exactly what it is.
He's
but
trying
isn't
to
that,
tell us?
It's almost like saying blue is blue. That's why
Right.
it's confusing at first, because you're like, that can't be... You know what I mean? It's
It
like
can't
saying,
be what he's trying to say.
Right.
But I think it's what he's trying to say. All right. Well,
Okay.
We're going to stop there for tonight. We just read you 3 chapters of the greatest book ever written.
Ever written. We are halfway there, so we'll be not
We'll be
quite.
back
Yeah, about halfway.
for bedtime stories with Emma and Alyssa.
Till then, you've been singled out.
So, you can't even with this.